Hi guys, I'm gonna put my board up on my car right now. My board is a little rusty. Those are like foam, I don't know, like holders for your board. Usually it takes me about like 10 minutes to put it on just because I'm gonna like make sure everything is tight and everything, but I don't really want to like tighten it too tight until tomorrow morning. It doesn't need to have that kind of pressure on the board for, you know, like 8+ hours. Alright, time to put her on. Okay, perfect. You just saw the process of me putting my board up. That's how it usually goes. It used to be my Mini Cooper, but now it's a beat up. Just kidding, it's a Honda Accord. But that's how she looks. She is on one side. Actually, you would think I surf goofy, right? Because I'm left-handed. But when I surf with my left foot. So I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I haven't used my longboard in a while, so I don't know how she's gonna be tomorrow. Hopefully she's not too rusty. Thought I was filming, but I wasn't. But good morning. It's currently like 8:15. Make sure my board is secure and tight on here. My board is so old. What I mean by that is like the wax on it is old. I've never de-waxed it, and it's also a pretty like worn out board. Cause I got it from a guy. He's like, oh, this is a good one, but you know, she's pretty used up. I think I treated her pretty well. But if I'm gonna surf more, like this is obviously not like it's just for fun, guys. It's all for fun and games. Okay, done with the top. I have to do the other side now. Just finished practice, and we're just gonna stroll up to like an athletic study center. Practice was fine, actually. It wasn't too bad. I knew it wasn't gonna be too bad, but we're gonna walk around campus like we always do. Let's see. Guys, we've been here for like, I don't know how long we've been here, but we've been like goofing around a lot. We're doing our class schedule for next semester. Hi guys, I just got home from practice and I just ate a little bit. It is 1:20. I'm just like not productive. Like, yes, I'm getting everything that I need to do done, but I feel like I could be doing more with my time. I'm trying to eat a little better because the past couple days I've been eating literally almost nothing, and it's just not enough, especially when you're an athlete. Like, you need food and carbs, especially carbs, to like maintain and just give you energy, because you actually need energy for practice. Like, even if you're not hungry, like your body needs it more than you think you do. Guys, I literally love big blankets and I love it being cold. I'm gonna take a nap. I just need to eat a little better, which means I do need to drink my protein chocolate milks. They're not even that bad tasting. I just like don't end up drinking them because I'm just not hungry. It's not that I'm eating bad. I just don't think I'm eating like well and enough. This is just a struggle for summers, guys. Water's gonna be in your ear, like annoyingly in your ear after practice. I do want to find my underwater camera so maybe I can start filming underwater when we're at practice, so we have more interesting content for y'all to see. But I'm gonna go take a nap now. Good night. Guys, I was not productive at all today. I literally took a nap earlier. I picked my sister up from school and then I ate. Yeah, and I went to work and now I'm here. So now I'm gonna do some editing before I go to bed. But I have to wake up at 6 tomorrow for practice. I'm like talking to my teammates. I don't know what's worse, you know? Someone who is pretty open about their life. You know, they talk like they're their real friend, but then like their intentions, or they have no intention of like a long-term relationship or a future with you. This applies to friendships, relationships, anybody, right? Or
is it worse when someone's like more mysterious, nonchalant, and like, you know, they might seem like they have good intentions because they're kind of like beating around the bush with their actions, but you know, they kind of get it done, but not really at the same, like you're never sure, right? Literally, which one is worse? Like I feel like both are equally bad because they both end up wasting your time. If you really want to get straight to the point and know if someone is like real for you, just focus on yourself and like the real ones will stay. Like you really don't have to do anything. Like yes, like you can get contact with them or like you can do whatever you need to do when it comes down to it, right? But I'm saying like the real ones wouldn't have you do something you wouldn't normally do. Think about all the friends that you had and like the real ones, the OGs, like your actual circle. Like you never really had to do anything to make them stay. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of, you guys kind of just evolved over time. So that's that. That was my little talk. Guys, do you like this? I've been trying to get better at henna. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.
A lot of people take kindness as a weakness. And it baffles me to, have to explain this to people because I'm like, you should never take advantage of a person's like kindness or, them just offering themselves to you regardless of any situation. A lot of people used to be like, oh my gosh, you're literally the nicest person ever. Jasmine's so nice. But then, like, as the years went on and I got older, I'm like, is that really a good thing I want to be known for? Like, yes, that could mean like I'm letting myself go in certain situations and like giving them what they want, and people will take advantage of you. My mom just told me, we had a conversation. People are gonna, like, most people in this world are gonna be fake. Most people are gonna be there to use you and see what you have to offer for them. And even though it sucks to hear sometimes, and like sometimes when I have these deep talks with my mom, I am a little bit shocked. She's giving me the same advice like I'm living through. I'm like, wait, I feel like we see parents or like elders or relatives a different perspective than us because we're like, oh, you wouldn't understand. You're not from our generation or whatever, right? But like, it's their first time living too. So when she gives me advice like that and she talks to me about like these real situations that people go through, I'm like, my mom has been right all along. It's just like we grow up to accept that they were right. It's just like, maybe they were harsh or difficult on us. So, obviously I want to teach my kids or teach my siblings like a way to grow up and like learn about these situations and the harsh realities of this world without being like too hard on them, because there has to be a balance on how you teach kids or like kind of condition them in a way they learn through experience. Yeah, people mistake kindness for weakness all the time, and I was just talking to my best friend about this. Like, being nice is not a bad thing. Like, obviously you're gonna want to share things with people. Obviously you're gonna say yes to people when they ask you for something, but like, as I said in a lot of my previous videos, it's like there's a balance, there's a line with things. Like, you just gotta know when to hold yourself to that line. When you see that people are using you, you know how to remove yourself from that situation. You learn when to give access to people. It's a lesson that I definitely had to learn with time and with people with experiences. So I can't be saying that, if I never went through those, I would not know how to use my kindness as a strength, because people also mistake niceness as kindness. You can be nice, but not everyone is kind, right? It's like same thing as saying someone is nice, but that does not mean they're a good person, right? Another analogy I actually do use, because I feel like this is very prominent in certain people that I meet. It's like they say they're a Christian, but their actions don't reveal that they are. You go to church, you say you're all these things, but you're not truly what you're trying to represent. You're using it as a title to take advantage. You're taking advantage of the title to say you're something good or say you're something, when your life and your actions does not align with whatever you say you are. So I'd rather meet someone who is truthfully honest about their, maybe they've gone to jail, maybe they've done some bad things, maybe they've, just not have come from a good background, or they have baggage. Everyone has baggage. I'd rather you be real with what you have and come clean, be honest, because actually it would be more suspicious if you come to me and say you're this perfect person, you've got it all together. It's a little bit hard to believe. Like, I always have to put up a front, I feel, if I meet someone like that. When you eat wafers, I swear when you open the package, literally all the crumbs come out. That was me, but I did it in front of the trash can, so I'm good. But literally, wafers is your enemy in public. Because they are not gonna be, you know, unless you get a good package and like somehow the wafer does not stick to like the edges of the plastic. So then when you open it, it's like not as crumbly, right? But when you bite into it, it literally, when you breathe, like all the crumbs come out, and I'm like, bro, I can never win with wafers, huh?